On 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, it's Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce will be bringing us updates from the sidelines. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Karl Anthony Towns.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The post pair form will be Vanderbilt and Ayton. Luka Doncic out there with Smart. And it's James in at the small forward. And for New York, we've got Jalen Brunson. Also Bridges out there. Anunoby out there with Towns. And it's Diawara in at the power forward. Clark, there's so much excitement for these teams and for their fan bases on day one of the season.
That's typical for all fan bases on the opening day of the season. I mean, the whole season is in front of you. Optimism runs high for just about everybody.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Vanderbilt. That three off the mark. So for New York, their last game, a win against the Bulls in Chicago. Anunoby kicks to Towns. Misses the three. And it's the Lakers' ball. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they took on the Knicks.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And, you know, one of the things about missing free throws is not only are you not getting points yourself, but it allows the other team to maintain momentum or keep a rally going.
Now, Anunoby. After Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Towns, a screen on Doncic. Bridges shot. Good.
From the moment he entered the league, Mikal Bridges has been knocking down threes.
LA's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Smart passes to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Here's Vanderbilt. Second shot opportunity, and Doncic lays it in.
Doncic typically is matched up against guards or wings, yet with his size, they have trouble keeping him off the board.
Anunoby outside. Pass to Towns. All three off the mark. Lakers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Smart kicks to Vanderbilt. And here's James outside. The Knicks pull it in.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
From deep, Brunson. Vanderbilt with the rebound. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Over in the corner, Doncic. Shot from the wing. Bridges with the board.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
Clark, one of the better two-way wings in the NBA, Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, he's a versatile defender. Has really improved offensively recently, in my estimation. Was second in Defensive Player of the Year voting one time. And over time, like I said, I think he's really added to and rounded out his offensive game.
And here is Doncic after OG Anunoby made that last three-pointer. Doncic looking it over. Anunoby sends it back.
What a big-time denial by Anunoby. OG came flying in to erase that chance.
Towns wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Lakers trail by 7. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Knicks head coach and I were able to chat. I asked him about LeBron James and what his team's defensive game plan was against him, and he said to me, hope and pray that he misses a majority of his shots. With LeBron, there's only so much you can do against him, but we're going to do our best. We'll see what happens here tonight. Guys, back over to you.
Allie, thank you so much. And so here is New York after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Pass to Brunson. Lets it go from deep, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Luka Doncic. He's coming off an excellent season. He put in about 28 points per, 7 assists, and 8 rebounds. And he was their top scorer throughout last season.
Well, his teammates knew whenever they really needed a basket, just look his way.
And the Lakers with another miss. Knicks on offense. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Diawara, the pass to Brunson. Bridges outside. There's the three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. James looking around. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Brunson. Back to Anunoby. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Anunoby's got 5 now.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now, here's Vanderbilt. Scoreless thus far. James, that's a 2-pointer. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. Bridges kicks to Brunson. Over Doncic. And it's Brunson missing. Lakers trail by 12. Outside, Smart. Pass to Vanderbilt. Ayton with it. Now Smart. Can they get it? And he's good on the 3-ball. Smart's got it back down to single digits for the Lakers.
And just playing aggressive basketball. Smart taking what's his out there.
Back to Brunson. Takes the 3. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Smart dishes to Ayton. To the middle. Here's Doncic. And the shot goes in. Doncic has got his second basket of the night.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
Brunson, the bounce pass. Here's Diawara. Brunson outside. 6 to shoot. The Lakers with the rebound. And a hard-nosed defensive identity for this Knicks. But, G.A., there's been some slippage.
Well, the challenge has been their 2 best offensive players get targeted at the other end. The adage, you're only as strong as your weakest link. It has some truth to it.
Down low, here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Towns with the creativity and explosiveness.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Timeout.
Down by 12. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Hayes, he's checked in for Ayton. Maxi Kleber comes in for Vanderbilt. Jake LaRavia is checked in for James. And it's Kennard in for Marcus Smart. And here's Hayes. Over in the corner, LaRavia. Pass to Doncic. And again, the Lakers no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's McBride, and he banks in the layup. And the Knicks lead by 14.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Doncic passes to Kleber. A three-pointer off the mark.
Dismissed the defender right there, but couldn't take advantage.
The kick out to Anunoby. Now LaRavia. Doncic outside. Launches a three. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Pass to Brunson. Shoots over Doncic. And there's Brunson. That's good on the assist by Bridges.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Here's Doncic. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
On the wing, Bridges. Sinks the triple. Bridges has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Knicks.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Now here's Brunson. He's got 8. Back to Anunoby. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists now tonight. It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential. They put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
LaRavia with it. Defended by Bridges. Hayes finds Kennard. Just 5 to shoot. Out to Doncic. Fires for 3. No good. Now shooting just 20% this game at 2 for 10.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Kevin. Mikal Bridges is very comfortable with his mid-range and in-between game. He said when it comes to the basketball court, it's not just the rims and the threes. You have the rest of the court, too. Now, not everyone is effective with those middle-distance shots, but Mikal always has been. Back over to you.
Oh, yeah, he can knock them down. Thanks a lot, Allie. Bridges against Doncic. Inside, here's Robinson. Pass to Brunson. New York needs to get off a shot. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. The Lakers with the ball. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The 3 for Doncic. Buries it from three-point range. Doncic has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Bridges outside. Launches it. And they'll get another chance. Kicked away. Here's Kennard. It's rebounded by New York. Bridges has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's McBride. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And here's Doncic from the arc. The rebound by McBride.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Brunson up top. Shoots over Doncic. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. And so it's New York with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been... And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
They've got Robinson. Towns is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Jose Alvarado. And it's McBride in at the shooting guard position. They're the group New York will start the second with. Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
Robinson loves to hammer it down whenever he gets the chance, and with force.
Smith surveying the D. Shoots over Alvarado. Smith no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now, here's Clarkson. Still without a basket. 5 to shoot. Pass to Alvarado. Dives for it. Shot clock reset for the Knicks. Towns sets the pick for Clarkson. And the 3 off target. Lakers trail by 19. Kennard the pass to Smith. Back to Kennard. To the middle. Nice shot by Smith.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for New York. 22 is their biggest lead, and that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. Tries it from 9. That's good on the jump shot. Clarkson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Nice change of direction with the ball and with the body. Nice strong move by JC.
Laravia passes to James. Laravia with the screen. For 3. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Laravia's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Clarkson. Towns against James. Towns, no luck.
Hey, even guys at his skill level will miss those from time to time, but it doesn't happen often.
Well, Clark, for a while, people kept asking, how long will LeBron play? It's almost like they've given up on that question now. He's played for so long and so well.
Yeah, he's been unbelievable in his longevity and excellence, but eventually Father Time wins out. He's a superhero right now, and I think always will be. I can't imagine that he'll overstay his ability to play at a high level. So we'll see what that brings. Robinson knows his strength and great value is on the offensive glass. Got himself a hoop that time, too.
Lakers trail by 18. Pass to Hayes. Back to James. Six on the shot clock. Rebounded by Clarkson.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And it's Towns on the follow. And the Knicks lead by 20.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
And Hayes throws it down.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Jalen Brunson. He's checked in for Jose Alvarado. The Lakers also with a sub. Doncic is checked in. New York leading by 18. Here's Brunson. It's good for his fourth bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's James. His last outing with 20 points. Offline with his 3.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
And Towns gets it to go.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And it's Doncic missing.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
McBride finds Brunson. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll be taking on Franz Wagner and the Orlando Magic. And then on Thursday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
And that game against the Warriors, that's one to watch for. Fourth contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm interested in how those teams match up in the early part of this year.
Anunoby, he's checked in for New York. Mikal Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. If you look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Brunson. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Bulls in Chicago.
And even while he was piling up all those points, he still found a way to create chances for his teammates. The assists just kept on coming.
Here's Doncic. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Back to Laravia. From deep, James. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. Bridges has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Brunson. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Pass to Doncic. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Doncic has got 4 points in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Down low. And finished off by Robinson.
Robinson doing the dirty work. He's known for that. Sets the screen, finds a soft spot, and gets himself rewarded.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. The Knicks making a switch here. Diawara's checked in. The Lakers also changing it up. Andre Ayton's checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Jake LaRavia. And Smart subbed in for Dalton Connect. Now here's Ayton. Hasn't made one yet. James dishes to Doncic. Ayton a screen on Brunson. And here's Doncic from the arc. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Brunson the pass to Diawara. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 6 assists in the game. Doncic with it. 11 points in the game. Lets it go from deep. It's good from long range. Doncic has got 14.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Towns with the bucket.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Smart finds Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Can't let Doncic get the positioning he seeks, or he'll dunk all over you.
Pass to Diawara. Back to Brunson from deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
James the pass to Ayton. Here's Smart. No good with the triple. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Pass to Bridges. Towns the screen. And Mikal Bridges with the 3. 9 points in the game so far.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
James, no good.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Bridges kicks to Brunson. Pass to Towns. Out to Bridges. A 3 ball. Rebounded by Smart. And Los Angeles guys shooting a low 30% mark from the field. And here is Doncic. Now Vanderbilt puts up a 3. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
So he just finds a teammate.
New York leading by 23. Many players, Clark, can drive in and step back, but few do both as well as Luka Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there, man. He's special in that regard, and sometimes he can do both of those things in the same play, even multiple times. I mean, he's a ball-dominant guy, but he's got special scoring ability. His footwork is a big part of it, his ball handling, and his size. I mean, his size is deceptive, and I think underlooked sometimes in how he's able to do what he does with the basketball.
Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Jake LaRavia is checked in for the Lakers. And the Knicks with possession here. Bridges finds Brunson. Shoots over Doncic. The shot's good from Brunson. Brunson's got 8 points in the quarter. Lakers shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Vanderbilt. And here's Doncic from the arc. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Brunson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Luka Doncic.
Yeah, with his footwork and strength, Brunson is difficult to contain down low, even though he's not that tall.
The first one falls. Clark, how about the spark Jalen Brunson has brought to these Knicks?
Yeah, I tell you, I didn't see it coming in terms of how good Jalen Brunson has been, Kevin. I mean, I knew he was great in college, and I knew he would be a good pro, but to be kind of a franchise player, that's more than I expected. Playoff runs in all 3 years for Brunson in New York. Boy, he's given the franchise a jolt for sure, and he's a joy to watch.
And both free throws good for Brunson. Second-round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allie.
Hey, Kevin. The Knicks are able to play 5 out. And Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot, guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Back to you, Kevin.
Tons of spacing. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. To the paint. Here's Smart. Doncic outside. Just 4 to shoot.
And the outside game just not clicking for them tonight. That three-point percentage is up from where it was in the first quarter, but that ain't saying a whole lot.
Anunoby, no good. And here are the Lakers. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Here's Bridges. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
One shot.
And Bridges no good on that one.
One of the NBA's Iron Men, Mikal Bridges, has remained remarkably healthy and efficient for most of his career so far.
Now here's Smart. On the wing, Doncic. Brunson covering. Again, the miss by the Lakers. The Knicks shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Celtics. Smart passes to Vanderbilt. Lakers working the ball around now. Outside, Smart pulls it up. It's rebounded by Brunson. Now the Knicks with it. Puts it up from 12. And it's Luka with the rebound. Doncic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Laravia, the bounce pass. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the Knicks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment.
Good to be with you for halftime. Let's check in on the NBA action coming up later tonight. For the Spurs, they'll be up against the Pistons out in Detroit. 7 p.m. Eastern Time for tip-off.
Gentlemen, I can't wait for that game. We've been talking about it for a while.
Two great teams just going at it. We'll see which style of play wins out.
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the New York Knicks.
Anytime they sniff the paint, it's a bucket. And they found different ways to do it.
Yeah, their game plan gets the Shaq seal of approval. Get it inside and hit them hard.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Here's Doncic. Taking a look at the Lakers. James pairs with Vanderbilt to make up the forward pair. Marcus Smart is out there with Doncic. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got the first bucket of the third here for Los Angeles.
And using that 7'5 wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Doncic with the steal. On the wing, James. Outside, Smart. Vanderbilt the pass to Doncic. From past the arc. He goes up again. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
And at 7'1" and 250 pounds, Ayton is a handful. Not easy trying to guard him without fouling.
Oh, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton. A 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
And he can't hit the second. So, Clark, let me ask you, what makes Karl Anthony Towns stand out as a perimeter big man?
Well, I think first and foremost, his shooting ability for a big guy is unique. I mean, he can shoot it with the best of three-point shooters and from deep. Not many big guys can do that. He can put it on the floor. He's an excellent free throw shooter. He can shoot shots off the dribble as a big guy. And he can go old school and play bully ball. So, I mean, you factor in that combination of toolkit, that's pretty impressive for a guy that's almost 7 feet tall.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's James. Outside, Smart. Pass to James. Again, the miss by the Lakers.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
Towns down low. He's covered by Ayton. And Towns gets it to go. Towns has got 13 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And here's Doncic from the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Bridges has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Anunoby. Ayton against Towns. Here's Anunoby. Off target from outside.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. With the step back, fires from 14, and the shot falls short this time. Knicks have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Brunson outside. Pass to Bridges. The tray. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's James. Bounce pass from Smart. The three for Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
He's hit a rough patch for sure this period. They need more from him.
Brunson against Doncic. Brunson goes in, and it's good for 2. Brunson's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Doncic. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. 18 points for him.
You can tell that Doncic is comfortable with his role. I mean, that role is to score and score often. He has no problems with that.
Back to Brunson. Fires the 3. And the 3-ball is good. Brunson's got 25 points in the game.
He is on one right now, carrying the offense. Just keep finding it.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. On the wing, James. Just 5 on the clock. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Anunoby. Brunson surveying the D. The 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Smart's got 4 rebounds in this game. Oh, Ayton in position. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Smart.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Jalen Brunson. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season put up about 26 points a game, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Now, Anunoby. After Jalen Brunson missed it on that last 3-pointer. Here's Diawara. Shoots the 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Anunoby against James. Over in the corner, Doncic. Over Brunson. Doncic's shot is good. Doncic has got 20 points.
Well, I think this is exactly what the coaching staff wants from Doncic, guys. I mean, being aggressive and committed to scoring the ball, looking for his shot.
Now here's Brunson. 25 points in the game. Floats one up, and the layup is up and in. Brunson's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass to Ayton. Doncic outside. His 3-pointers off the mark.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Here's Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And so it's New York with it, following the bucket by the Lakers. And here is James. In the corner, Smart with it. Back to James. 3-pointer. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 13 with that last one. Pass to Diawara. Beyond the arc. Rebound the Lakers. Doncic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Now Smart. Now Ayton shoots a 3. Diawara with the rebound. Smart against Bridges. Here's the screen. From deep, Brunson nailed from three-point land. Brunson's got 30.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Smart kicks to Doncic. Back to Smart. Pass to James. The three. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
And let's take a look at Karl Anthony Towns' numbers. Great showing for him last season. Second in rebounding. And he was also extremely dependable behind the three-point line, finishing the season among the top 20 in three-point percentage.
And looking back at last season, his complete dominance on the boards to rank number 2 overall. Absolutely remarkable. So, and then for Los Angeles, Hayes, he's checked in for Ayton. Jake LaRavia comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Luke Kennard in for Marcus Smart. Alvarado passes to Clarkson. Takes the three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now Doncic. He's got 20 for the three. Okporti grabs the rebound.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
I think everybody in the building expected him to make that collective shot.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Doncic. Alvarado grabs the board.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And Los Angeles guys shooting about 26% out there. They need to get a better look. Doncic passes to James. Uses the glass to drop it in. James has got 5 points so far.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
Clarkson outside. Robinson sets a screen for Clarkson. Good work there as it goes. LaRavia with it. James outside. Back to LaRavia. Kennard kicks to Doncic. Lets it go with a three. It's rebounded by New York.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And McBride gets it to go.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And that one's good. LaRavia. LaRavia's got his second basket.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Clarkson outside. There's the three. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his sixth rebound on the night.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Here's James. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Now, here's Clarkson. Driving inside. And that one, good. He's got 6.
Riding it up and in off the drive. Clarkson athletic enough to create his own offense.
Doncic outside. LaRavia with the screen. Doncic, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Shots good by Clarkson.
Fighting his way inside, Clarkson shows good body control.
Pass to James. Back to Doncic. And the shot goes in. Doncic has got 6 points in the quarter.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Knicks. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Shoots over Laravia. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Up top, Doncic. Defended by McBride. Now, here's Kennard. Tight defense on him. Shot clock at 6. Here's Doncic. Banked in off the glass. Doncic has got 24 points.
Took that orange right to the rack, and they just let him go by.
And so it's the New York Knicks way out in front. Their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Miles McBride out there with Jose Alvarado. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Dadier in at the 4 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Here's Dadier. Out to the right wing. Here's Alvarado. A three-pointer, no good. Lakers shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. James left side. Here's the 3. And it's Laravia missing. The Knicks shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Alvarado finds Clarkson. And there's the drive. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Pass to Hayes. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Count the basket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Clarkson after the basket by Los Angeles. Back to Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Pass to Kennard. Back to Smith. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Shooting one.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Knicks.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
Free throw drop for Smith. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And, Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Smith, the pass to James. Fades away. And Dadier pulls it down.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Pass to Clarkson. Here's Dadier. Now, here's Clarkson. To the inside. And Robinson that time on the assist from Clarkson. 10 points for Robinson.
Always ready to get rough inside. Robinson is as physical a presence down low as we have in the league.
Smith outside. Outside, James. And a miss there on the triple.
He managed to knock down one triple in the first half, but nothing since then.
Clarkson outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. LA's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Smith the pass to James. From the right block, the shot is good. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Alvarado passes to Clarkson. And GA, just when you think you've seen it all, last season a father and son playing as teammates, NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
Now here is Smith and Kennard wide open. He shoots. A three-pointer is right on target.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
The shot by Clarkson, no good.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively. And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Now here's James. Hook shot. Again, Los Angeles.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And here are the Knicks now, following the bucket by the Lakers. Alvarado finds Clarkson. It's deflected. Kennard for 3. And Dadier pulls it down. For New York, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Robinson passes to Clarkson. Back to Robinson. Trying to get something going.
Not just a score. Clarkson is very willing to dish it when a teammate's open.
The Lakers have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Pass to James. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
Outside, James. Hayes down low, guarded by Robinson.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
New York's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Alvarado passes to Clarkson. Here's Alvarado. Robinson a screen on Smith. Here's Alvarado. No good on the 3.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Nice shot by Smith.
Steady from beyond the arc. Smith's improvement from there could really make him a dangerous player.
And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for New York. Pass to McBride. Now here is Robinson. Just 5 to shoot. Clarkson outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. James outside. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Hayes, no good. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Now, here's Clarkson. Clark, you're so familiar with the college game. What's the biggest adjustment for guys coming into the pros?
I think the strength of the NBA players, Kevin, and the pace of play, and then also the number of games. I mean, that's just a lot more than what you see in college, and how you go about preparing for that type of schedule, that type of physical talent, that type of physical wear and tear is something that no college player is usually ready to handle until he goes through it.
It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Kennard. And Hayes kicks to James. Over in the corner, LaRavia. And again, the Lakers no good. For New York, they've gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. To the paint. Here's Dadier. James covering. Here's Clarkson. Clarkson missing again. And it's the Lakers' ball. They're on a 14-6 run. On the wing, James. He's defended by Alvarado. Here's Smith. And Dadier pulls it down.
He'll miss some of these from time to time, especially when he feels some pressure on the way up.
Clarkson outside. Here's Dadier. There's a screen by Robinson. Over to the left wing. Alvarado passes to Clarkson. New York moving it around. Robinson sets a screen for Clarkson. Robinson, great positioning on the putback.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
And here's the Lakers.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
James outside. With the drive. Out to Smith. Back to James. Lets the three fly. Alvarado grabs the board.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Here's Dadier. Clarkson for three. And no good.
Well, another 10-cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember. And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Here's McBride. There's a screen by Robinson. And it's off from three-point range. The Lakers shooting at 42% in this final quarter.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for New York.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game one is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jalen Brunson.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Now Alvarado. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
I mean, we played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. We did a great job. We got the 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that'll wrap it up, folks.